Oh, Treyarch, why, oh why did you add weapons to the reserve system? Why? It's horrible. So if you didn't know, on Tuesday the 4th of June, they added 4 weapons to the reserves: the ballistic knives, the locust, the S6 Stingray, and the Peacekeeper. They did do some good stuff there. I'll say that. They gave grind out for free in multiplayer. They gave the Ancient Evil Gauntlet, which we were expecting, and they also pretty much gave the Vendetta as a tier 50 weapon, which is nice. A lot of people wanted the Vendetta over a long period of time now. And of course, you can also earn the Galil in multiplayer. So some cool things happened, but them reserves, I only just got them. 630 reserves were needed for me, who already owned the previous operation reserves, to get these weapons. They're that sinking 630. That's a lot. Now, the people I feel bad for are people who cannot spend time playing this game, but more importantly, the people who play zombies. If you only play zombies, you only get about, I think, 20 reserves per operation right now. You will not earn one of these weapons. Yes, there's a weapon bribe, but you're probably going to get a Mark 2 out of it. You're not going to get a weapon if you're a zombies player, which means you can't put attachments on your guns. You can still use them in zombies, which is nice, but you cannot put attachments on them, which, I'll tell you now, the S6 Stingray without attachments, trash. Utter trash. Put the operator mod on the S6 Stingray, it's amazing in zombies. And that's the issue. Zombies cannot customize these weapons. They'll never earn them. If you just play zombies, you'll never be able to put attachments on them. And me, personally, I'm a conceptionist. And I think that this current system is probably the worst we've ever seen in Black Ops 4. It's not the worst we've seen it overall. I think the worst we ever saw supply drop system was Black Ops 3. I don't think we've quite reached there yet with Black Ops 4 system. But this is where me as a conceptionist wants to say, hey Treyarch, I think this is what you need to do to win us back. I know you've probably got issues, behind the scenes where you've got to at least earn a certain amount of money to please Activision shareholders and things like that. I understand that. That's why I make conceptions which are more realistic and, of course, has some business behind it as well. So we know contracts are coming at some point this month. I believe it was said in the blog post, which is good. We'll get contracts. I think we need at least 3 daily contracts and at least 1 weekly. And what these 3 daily should consist of is 1 for every day for a reserve case or crate, one or the other, and a tier skip. And I think that 3rd one should be for either a bribe, essentially a weapon bribe, a sticker bribe, coin card bribe, whatever's in them reserve system, just a bribe for that certain thing. Right? Actually, remove weapon bribe from the daily, move weapon bribe to the weekly. It's all, every weekly it has a weapon bribe. Right? So that way someone definitely gets a Mark 2 or a new weapon every week. That's perfect. So that'll fix everything. If someone like a YouTuber wants to get quick access to this to show it off, boom, you're still getting your money from there. And then some people who are like, I really want it now, can also do that, boom. But over time, because every week they're earning this weapon bribe, everyone's going to get everything as long as they do that weekly, right? Now these contracts will most likely be multiplayer and blackout only, because it's kind of hard to do a contract which spans all 3 modes. Of course you can do, hey, this is a multiplayer contract, this is the blackout contract, this is a zombies contract, right? But then you're stuck with that 1 weekly where, you gotta do 1 for each. So this is how I think you fix that for zombies. There's a special weekly challenge in zombies, right? So you add that onto your contract system, so now there's 2 weeklies. That also gives a weapon bribe, right? How about if Treyarch, after an Easter egg completion or round 30 gauntlet completion, once if you do one of them a week, so you can only earn it once a week, essentially what I'm saying, you earn a weapon bribe. I mean, I would hop in, to do the Dead of the Night gauntlet, the IX gauntlet, any of the Easter eggs, if I'm going to earn a weapon bribe. It brings replayability to literally the Easter eggs and the gauntlet mode, which is something which this year we've actually lacked in replayability for Easter eggs. Replayability for Easter eggs picks back up with Ancient Evil, because that was an amazing Easter egg. But now you're giving this extra reward where you can only earn it once a week. You can't do the 9 gauntlet and then do the Voyage Despair gauntlet to get 2. You can only earn it once a week. I think that'll be something which, players will look forward to. Of course, if you're good, you'll get one in multiplayer and Blackout's contract system, and you'll get one in Zombies. 2 a week. You've got enough Mark 2s in there, you've got enough normal weapons in there to sustain that, I think. I don't mind if weapons come into the reserve system as much if that happens. I know it still sucks for people who, don't play Zombies or, can't do the weekly contracts, but I think the weekly contracts should be sustainable enough where you can do them. Because if you think about it, if you get a weapon bribe once a week, by the time let's say October rolls around, you probably earned about 15 of these. I want to say that's off the top of my head. I might be wrong. I don't know how many Mark 2s and current weapons are in the game. But you also got to remember that the other bribes I mentioned for the dailies will also knock down how many reserves you'll need for the next operations and things like that. Because if you get a sticker bribe, I know that sounds really terrible. Once you open that up, you're technically knocking 3 reserves off. Right? Because if you think about it, next operation, instead of going dupe, then getting that sticker, I'm opening up this bribe and getting that sticker already. So I think that, even though it sounds bad, a sticker bribe is something that could actually be really useful. Anyway guys, let me know what you think about the idea of them sorts of bribes. I know it doesn't sound amazing or too out of this world, especially mentioning a sticker bribe in it. But trust me, it's something small which will help you in the long run. Because think about it, this operation, there's 5 weeks of things, that's saving you 15 reserves from a sticker. Essentially you'll save, I think, up to 15 times 7, you'll save about 90 reserves if they just did that. If they did a bribe for each of the crap stuff, and then even including like web charms, cameras, things like that, and then you get a weapon bribe at the end of it, Something small which can make a big difference is really needed, Treyarch. Anyways guys, let me know what you think about the idea. I know it doesn't sound amazing, but trust me, it's something which works in a business sense, and it's something that works in a consumer sense when you actually break it down. Anyways guys, I've been Noobey, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.